I've never had a pie made out of cream, okay? Did you think you needed to go and like hook up on the almond teas and milk them? Apparently I have to say hi. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome back. Hi. Welcome in. We're going to be watching more Dylan's videos. Currently, we're looking for a video of the best recipe and the worst recipe because I have to test out one of his recipes. So if you have any recommendation and you're watching this over on YouTube, please comment what recipe you think I should make. Yeah. Please. Both a positive and a negative one. Also, we officially got merch. Baby, you can now carry my face on your face. Actually, not on your face, but you can have your face on on my boobs? No, you can have my face on your boobs. Don't worry, I'll be posting the link on YouTube as well for anybody who wants them. Thank you. We're gonna be watching from his most popular ones because I feel like there's so many recipes people mentioned that we never got to watch.
A chocolate potato cake from 1912. This is why we don't perform lobotomies anymore. Boil a potato. Did I mention this was a cake? Skins stay on, unlike Americans. Fire!
Oh my god, chat. My keyboard commands don't work. My keyboard commands don't work on TikTok. But apparently this is his most viral video. I know I'm gonna have to use mouse to pause. Ew. Wait, no. It's so stupid. TikTok, be better.
Cream the butter. Can we at least have coffee first? Butter go brr. Should be a pale white.
Brr.
Eggy. Wakey. Who's tough now? Moo juice.
I don't know if we've seen this one. Okay, be honest with me. Do you think potato would be a good? Would be a good? No, spacebar doesn't work. Just proving a point. Potatoes are sweet and creamy. Potatoes are not sweet. Are you thinking of sweet potato?
Chocolate. I bet this recipe is just all the wrong answers on a baking test. It smells like dentures. Go away. Goodbye.
Oh, that did not look like a nice color. That looked really gray.
For the icing, we boil butter, sugar, milk, and chocolate. My time has come. Not bad, dead people. All right. You're not supposed to work! It's incredible, and I'm mad about it. A potato candy from the great...
This is the one we haven't seen. Everybody was like, have you seen the potato candy? I have not seen the potato candy. Let's see what potato candy is.
Depression. Just like my relationships, candy is inevitably unhealthy, so potato seems a peculiar addition. Peel and boil one russet. Ah! This recipe only has 3 ingredients, so I'm a bit scared. Your time has come.
Okay, this could be a contender to what I should try to make.
Add 8 to 10 cups of powdered sugar. Cups? 8 is the low end. There shouldn't be 8 to 10 cups of anything. This is poundage of sugar. The potatoes are gone. It's turned to liquid. Are you a sorcerer? So much powder. Reminds me of my summers in Colombia. We literally now have a dough which we're gonna roll out. This is ridiculous. This potato.
That just looks like mashed potatoes.
Jar of peanut butter. Every turn in this recipe.
Peanut butter?
Has been a left. Come on. This feels familiar. To the fridge. Well. Mushroom. It's good. I'll be damned. Potato.
Maybe I have seen this video. It's basically just sugar. It's just sugar. It's nothing else. It's just sugar and peanut butter but I feel like, okay, hear me out. Chat, hear me out. What if this, but sweet potato?
A wacky cake from the Great Depression. So the stock market's crashed and we can't afford any butter, eggs, or milk. But little Johnny still wants a cake for his birthday. Selfish brat. Directly into a cake pan goes a cup.
Oh. Well, what makes it wacky? I think that would be too much sweet. The sweet potato with all that sugar.
1.5 of flour, a teaspoon of floof soda. One of the reasons this is called a wacky cake is because you don't need a bowl. Though living in the Depression, I think everyone needed a bowl. Cup of sugar, 1/3 of a cup of cocoa. Then we just mix it with a fork.
I never understood when people want to just mix it in the pan. I find like there's a lot of TikTok food rage on the internet where people are just like mixing things in one bowl. It's like, you know, it's just use a mixing bowl. Just do it. Just do it.
And we make 3 wells. I feel like a gardener. Do you guys remember Farmville? Those were the days.
Oh my god! Chat, do you remember Farmville?
2 tablespoons of vinegar. Next, 1/3 of a cup of oil. And finally,
Oh!
a whole cup of water. Just mix it in the pan.
Chat, this is basically a vegan chocolate cake. This is basically just a vegan chocolate cake. I think we've seen this one before. It's
Bake this at 350 for about a half hour. Ooh, it's a cake. Cool completely in the pan. For the frosting, we need a cup of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of cocoa, and slowly add water until thick.
it's really weird, but you can use vinegar as a substitute for egg and chocolate cake.
Beautiful. What? How did that not stick? Are you a witch?
Magic! See, this one I know is going to be good. I've made this cake. I've literally made this cake before.
Potato donuts from the Great Depression.
Okay, I don't think we've seen this one. I love Farmville, that Facebook game. Honestly, Farmville was so mean because they make you wait. They made you wait to play, and like I just wanted to play more, and they made me wait so my farm can regenerate.
Now I say that disrespecting donuts should carry a life sentence, so let's see if we're going to jail today, huh? Peel and boil 2 russets. You know, a lot of things start with potatoes. French fries, hash browns, famine. Communism. Potatoes
Yeah, you can also use sour cream and yogurt.
are finished when they're soft. Yes, I've noticed that with men, too. Once the potatoes are cool, we add a cup
Oh, Dylan's so precious.
of buttermilk, pack of yeast, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of soda. Half cup of melted butter. Don't kill the yeasty boys. They're working very hard. 4 eggies. Add enough flour to make a dough. Putting your faith in the wrong man. Sugar! 2 cups. Told you not to trust
He almost forgot the sugar.
me. This took about 6.5 cups of flour. Now we let it rise for an hour. This is the first time we're deep frying.
Okay. Have you ever deep fried donuts? Have you ever actually done it? I have, and it's very satisfying once you realize you have the power to make donuts at your fingertips. But then also you have a whole vat of oil that you have to deal with, and that is the worst. Dealing with the oil afterwards. Oh my god. Those are so fucking fluffy.
Cinnamon sugar. Oh, best donut I've made. Potato.
Why? You know what's weird? So we're watching his most successful videos, right? Let's go back to his channel. So we're watching it in most popular order, right? They're all successes. Like, they're all successes. You would think a fail would be more popular. Also, that potato donut video has 22.9 million views.
A Valentine's cream pie from 59. Now I can't think of anything better for Valentine's Day than a good old-fashioned cream pie. And this one features the maraschino cherry pastry. Hello.
Does anybody know why TikTok wants you to verify like that every single fucking 5 minutes? I swear, TikTok. I swear.
A Valentine's cream pie from 59. Now I can't think of anything better for Valentine's Day than a good old-fashioned cream pie. And this one features the maraschino cherry pastry. Hello.
I've never had a cream pie. I've never had a pie made out of cream, okay? I've never had a pie. I have to correct myself because chat will read that wrong.
Goodbye. For the pie pan, we're going to want a 9-inch. I know I do too. If
Don't look at me like that!
Don't just force it in. Be gentle. Now, whether or not to edge is up to you. Some people aren't that patient.
I remember this video. It's such a good one.
Blind bake at 425 for 15 minutes. This finished a bit early. Happens to the best of us. Into a saucepan goes a cup of sugar, 1/4 cup cornstarch, 2 eggies, 2 cups of blue juice, 1/4 cup of cherry juice.
Oh.
Hopefully it'll be pink. Bring this to a boil and stir constantly. Fire! If your hand gets tired, just keep going. I'm single, so I'm used to it. Once it's thickened, we remove from heat and add in a half cup of chopped cherries. In you go. To the fridge. Next, a cup of cream whipped.
Wait. Chat, am I wrong to assume this? I have a question about the pie that is filled with cream. Okay, I have a question. I thought a pie with cream was just pie, and then somebody took the pie crust and then just like topped it with a whole lot of whipping cream, like the kind that comes out of a can. You know, like but he put like a custard in there. Is it like a custard? That's a very basic cream pie. Most of the ones you are, oh, should we make a pudding pie?
Some people are into that. Now we get to top. That's always fun. I like that. Very sweet, but I like it.
Should we make a tomato soup cake? Is this a fail? I can't remember if this is a fail or a success. Hold on, let's watch it.
What's the difference between margarine and shortening? The amount of time spent on the toilet. Need reinforcements. Sugar in a carton. Creamy. Sift your flour 3 times.
Wait, why are we sifting it 3 times? How sifty do we need our flour to be? If you layer the bottom under vanilla pudding with banana slices. I have a pudding mix for butterscotch pudding. So we could make a butterscotch pudding pie with whipping cream on top.
The cake has tomato soup in it. This is the least of your worries. Cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg. With the soup. Can't hide from me. I wish you could. Cinnamon. 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, that lady Carol is at the barbecue again. Careful not to overmix. Sorry, I'm just trying to kill it. It smells like a hospital. Tomato spice. If pumpkin spice got hit by a bus. At least it's not moving. Icing. Shut up. Doesn't taste like tomato. Tastes like chocolate. A tomato!
Did they even put chocolate in there? That looks so good. I imagine the tomato, like, soup adds, like, moisture to it. Because you don't want a dry cake. Almond milk. Oh, we haven't seen this one.
Almond milk from 1965. Now, I didn't know you could just make almond milk until I found it in the miscellaneous section of this here.
Chat, did you know you could make almond milk? Did you think you needed a fancy machine to milk the almonds? Did you think you needed to go and like hook up on the almond titties and milk them?
Your encyclopedia, and lo and behold, our first step was to cover a cup of almonds in cold water overnight. Good night. Good morning. Then we discard the water. Put the almonds in a blender, adding to it 4 cups of fresh water. Then we blend for about 3 minutes. Yeah, it's milky. Now we need to strain this to prevent bits of nuts from getting into the milk. You can use a tea towel or some cheesecloth, or something literally called a nut milk bag, but that's normally used to prevent children. This feels familiar. And bam, that's almond milk. I thought it was a lot more complicated than that. If you want it sweetened,
I also recommend adding a pinch of salt and some kind of binder like xanthan gum so it doesn't split on you.
Add some sugar. If you want vanilla, add a bit of vanilla. I mean, it's almond milk. Good almond milk. So if you have some almonds in a blender, go to town. Almond milk.
Homemade is always better. I don't know what they do in packages to make it not taste as good. Should I make the sour... Okay, with the sauerkraut cake, was it considered good?
A chocolate sauerkraut cake from
Hold on, let's watch this.
Thought this was a joke. Turns out I'm the joke. Sauerkraut. A whole cup soaking.
I can't remember if the sauerkraut cake was good or if the sauerkraut balls were bad. One of them was not good. Something with sauerkraut he didn't like. Is that how you milk a nut? Yes, that is how you milk a nut.
Water and then drain. Better. 1.5 cups of sugar. Cream time. You can use a mixer. I just do this to feel something. Egg 3. Flour. 1/2 cup of cuckoo. Baking powder. Water. Yummy. Fold in sauerkraut carefully. Or what? I'm gonna ruin your disaster? Can a cake be tried for treason? In she go. I know it's open. Sleep tight. Wow. Bring buttercream and chocolate to a boil.
Fancy ganache.
No. Incredible. It feels like coconut. I don't taste sauerkraut. Either chocolate fixes everything or this is alchemy. A chocolate.
Chocolate does fix everything. Okay, we could save that one as well as one of the 6. We need to find a fail, chat. We need to find a fail. TikTok, stop trying to verify me every 2 seconds. I swear. I swear. Didn't expect that. You didn't expect the chocolate sauerkraut cake to be good? His outfits are always really cute.
Boiled cookies from 1953. Now, these were called boiled cookies because you boiled the ingredients. The 50s was a time of blossoming creativity. Today, they are known as no-bakes, which is also the drug testing policy of anyone employed by the government. First up, we need a skillet. Do you all call this a frying pan or a skillet? I call it Steve. In goes a half.
Good question. What is the difference between a frying pan and a skillet? What is the difference between a frying pan and a skillet? Are all skillets frying pans or all frying pans skillets?
A cup of butter. 2 cups of sugar. Calories don't count on Christmas. Half a cup of moon juice. Yes, you can put liquid in dry measures. Volume doesn't change. Fight me. 3 tablespoons of potted cocoa. Now we bring this to the boil and then let it boil for precisely 1 minute. Fire! You've never been there, have you? New positions are fun. It's boiling. Beep. Done! Now we remove from heat and quickly add in a cup of peanut butter.
Oh, a lot of peanut.
And 3 cups of quick oats.
Oh?
Then mix. Scoop onto wax paper and let them dry. They are firm. Judging by how they smell, I might be too.
Wait. You don't bake these? Thank you for that. This is a wild recipe. Wait, this actually... What?
Whoa, man. They're like candy. Good cookie. Boiled cookie.
Oh wait, I wanna add that to the list. That would be fun to try to make. Frying pans are shallow with a flared side. Skillets for sauteing pans have a higher straight side. That's how I assumed it was, kind of. Yeah, there are no bake cookie.
Pinto bean cake from 55. I don't even know what to say about this one. We start by draining 2.
Oh, also, chat, today I had beans for breakfast. I made some cheesy beans and I had it with toast. I ate about a half a can of beans. Beans are so good for you. If you don't eat beans, add beans to your diet right now. Right now, chat. Open up a can of beans. Start scooping that down your throat. You gotta get those beans in you. It's good for you. I had white kidney beans for breakfast. One of my favorites. I also really love pinto beans, which is the beans he's using for this recipe.
27-ounce cans of pinto beans. So I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Now we put 1.5 cups of peanuts through a grind-o-mat. Where did the peanuts come from? What's
peanuts?
A grind-o-mat? Are you all right?
What's a grind-o-mat?
Put the beans in the grind-o-mat.
If you don't like beans, that means you haven't had the correct bean. There's so many different beans. I say the same thing with people who don't like mushrooms. If you don't like mushrooms, you haven't had the correct mushroom. Because there's so many different types of way to cook mushrooms, so many different types of mushrooms. You need to find the right mushroom and the right bean. Have you tried every single bean in the whole entire world? They make your stomach grumpy. You need to eat them more often. Eat them more often so your stomach gets used to it.
This is not, how can I say, right? Oh no!
Oh my god, the texture though.
Pal in la cocina. 3/4 of a cup of honey. To this baby food looking refried funeral? How did you come up with these ingredients? Did you just throw a grenade down aisle 6? 5 egg teeth. Now the chickens are implicated. What is this? Make sure to clean your grind-o-mat. I'm not concerned about your precious grind-o-mat. Lastly, we have half a cup of melted butter and 2 teaspoons of floof powder. Yeah, good luck with that. Only thing this is gonna rise up from is the dead. Have a cloth of the bone in 45 minutes at 375. What?
It doesn't look the nicest. Maybe a little bit of food coloring would make it look pretty.
Cake. How? You have no right. Soft, dense, rich. No.
Oh. Okay, let's add that to the list too. That would be so yummy. We still haven't found any fails, chat. Carrot pie. Let's watch the carrot pie.
A carrot pie from 1919. Before pumpkin pie became king, now they're dead. Pound of carrots.
But banana curry is delicious. Banana curry is so good. Have you not had banana curry? Banana curry is delicious. When it's a paste, you can bake anything. I mean, but beans are full of fiber and good for you. Peanuts are also legumes. You're not mistaken. You're right. You are correct.
Reloading. I just love this.
I love carrot cake, so why would carrot pie not be good?
World. It's awful.
Eat the pastry.
Get in! Moo juice. Only a half cup of sugar. It's time for some eggy ginger. Cinnamon. Combine all ingredients except for pie shell. Were you really worried that I was going to mix in a fully constructed pie shell into this?
You never know. You never know, Dylan.
This is frighteningly liquid. Who are you?
Oh.
Fascinating. Hold on.
Gotta get the cream.
It's a pumpkin pie imposter. Bit chewier, but elsewise lovely. A carrot.
Everything carrot flavored is delicious. What is this?
No, man, this Valentine's Day? No problem. Let's make a 1950s candle salad.
A candle salad?
Start with one piece of lettuce. Oh, Betty Crocker, what are you up to? French Revolution, your pineapple. You could just use canned pineapple if you're a communist. Peel a banana, Betty darling. Put the banana in.
What?
You're out of pocket.
What?
This one's European. Insert. Insert. What? One toothpick in the top. Add one maraschino cherry for the flame. Oh god, it's bleeding. For the candle wax. The what? And with that, your candle salad is finished. No shit. Doesn't tell you how to eat it. So I don't know if I need a knife and fork or I need to tie my hair back. Good morning. I mean, it tastes like a banana. Have a good Valentine's. Stay safe. No, man.
Okay, we got cheat lemon pie.
A cheat lemon pie from 79. So this pie says it can be finished in 2 seconds. Something I think is quite impressive, yet other lovers find it deeply unsatisfying.
Oh.
You can't win them all. Start with a can of sweetened condensed milk. Ooh. Then a whole can of thawed lemonade concentrate. You find it.
Have you guys ever had these lemonade concentrates? They're so big in Canada. You can get iced tea like that. You can get everything. It's so fascinating.
He's in the freezer section because they're frozen. Pour it in. Mix. The acid is thickening. Fold in a tub of Cool Whip. Get it.
Of course, Cool Whip.
Finally into 2 pre-made graham cracker crusts. Oh, yes. To the freezer. Don't worry, I'm not going to speak about my cookbook. No, not me. Good morning. By the way, this cost me $5. In this economy, $2.50 a pie ain't bad. Oh. Look.
Oh. I'm surprised.
Okay. This is out of the park. It's a frozen pie, but it's silky smooth. Oh. A cheat.
I'm surprised that it's not too sweet. Magic cinnamon sticks.
Magic cinnamon sticks from 63. So this recipe finds a good use for ready-made pie crust mix. But of course you could use any leftover pie pastry you have or make your own if you enjoy that type of low-level anxiety. One pie crust mix. And this one needs 5 tablespoons of cold water. You gotta mix it with your fingies. Done.
I always hate making pie crust. I feel like it's so finicky.
Roll this into a thin rectangle. Now we sprinkle some coarse sugar on both sides,
Oh.
pressing it in with your rolling pin. I like sugar.
Oh.
Now into 3 tablespoons of melted butter goes 6 teaspoons of cinnamon mixed. And then on it goes. This is very satisfying. I like you. Fold this in
It's like a cinnamon roll.
half and cut into strips. They're so cute. Now twist and onto a baking sheet. We bake these at 350 for about 20 minutes.
Oh, those look good.
Oh, like a cookie. Hold on.
Oh, yes, with Nutella.
I'm going to eat all of these. Magic cinnamon stick.
Any fruit juice baking is sweet. Yeah, I mean, like sometimes when I use like fruit juices or something like that, I'll like remove some of the sugar from it to make up for it. Poor man's rice. Ooh, we haven't seen that one.
Poor man's rice from 79. How do you make rice without rice? I say it's in puns from the 70s disagree. We start with a 3rd cup of water. I hate 3rd cups. I don't have a reason and I don't need one. 3 eggs. Water and eggs. How very rice-like. Pinch of salt. 2 cups of flour.
Why are we putting flour in rice?
I don't know where this is going either. Probably downhill. We're looking for a breadcrumb consistency. Not me. I'm looking for why. Thought rice was the poor man's food. I would know. I have a music degree. Time for hands. More flour if needed.
Wait, that was a really good joke.
I don't know. Now into a very large pot goes 3 quarts of water. Stock cubes. I'm using beef. Fire! Get in!
Oh?
It's like the world's
What?
worst oatmeal. Cook for 12 minutes. What? I don't... What? It's not unpleasant. Tastes like overcooked pasta. It feels like oatmeal and looks terrible. It evokes nothing of rice, and I don't know why this exists. Poor man.
It's poor man's rice. Is rice not a poor man's dish? Is rice not a poor man's dish? Is rice a rich people food? Oh, we can also watch a poor man's pie.
A poor man's pie from 1949. Now this has to be the simplest pie during my time on this earth. I'm not even sure this is going to make a pie.
Oh? And that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it was way back when rice was a luxury, like super luxurious. And because it wasn't easily imported and it wasn't grown here. So people were like, oh my God, I wish I could afford rice. Even though like it was like super poor food in other countries. Here it was just like, I wish I could be as wealthy as rice.
But first, pastry. Good afternoon, Mr. Pastry. How you been? How's the wife? How you like that? Welcome to the real world. For the filling.
He's made so much pastry crust. I feel like he just has perfected the pastry crust.
For the filling, we have a pint of cream, cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of flour, and that's it.
Is cream not expensive?
If this is a pie filling, then I'm Captain America. And then in it goes.
Oh.
We do get to sprinkle nutmeg on top. How extravagant. In this goes at 425 until it sets like a custard. I have no idea. It looks upset.
That looks like...
Well, it's great. So long as you don't have to eat it. It's sweet goop. I don't get it. Because now I'm still a poor man just with a mediocre pie. A poor man's pie.
That's weird. Poor man's pie. That's disturbing.
A 7-Up Jell-O salad from 63. Let me tell you, this recipe. Cream cheese. Gotta get you fluffy. Half a cup of mayo. This went downhill.
That went downhill so fast. Cream cheese, great. Mayo?
Pretty quick. Water, fire. Lime Jell-O. More like crime Jell-O. It's like reading directions to purgatory. Star of the show. Now we have carbonated mayonnaise lime water. Don't ask me how it smells. Gotta chill. Pineapple and maraschinos. Everything's so sticky.
Everything's fine, but why the mayonnaise? Why the mayonnaise? Why the mayonnaise?
Okay, Cool Whip. 1, 2. Marshmallows. With the mayo. Walnuts. Unholy. See you later. Good morning. Woo. There's so much going on! Sorry, I can't say it's bad. It tastes like aggressively sweet fruit salad put into lime gelato. That doesn't make any of this okay. A 7-Up.
That's so gross. Mayonnaise is not sweet. The only mayonnaise that is sweet is Kewpie mayonnaise, but that would be weird to put Kewpie mayonnaise in this. Let's watch Ranch.
From 67. Come to think of it, I've never really thought about what's in Ranch.
7-Up is not the same as Sprite. They are distinctively different. Distinctively different. 7-Up and Sprite is not the same. They're similar, but not the same.
Perhaps out of fear.
7-Up is just a mellow version of Sprite. See, I disagree. I think 7-Up has more tang to it than Sprite. I think 7-Up is tangier than Sprite.
Start with a half cup of buttermilk and a half cup of sour cream.
Oh?
Time for lactose! I once watched a friend of mine eat a whole bottle of ranch with his pizza.
Sour cream and ranch? No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, he's in prison now. Next up, a half cup of mayonnaise. A half teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, and pepper. 3.
See, those are all normal things. Just don't add sugar to my ranch.
2. 1. 2 tablespoons of dried parsley. Forsaken by parsley. Never saw that coming. Just a pinch of salt and a teaspoon of dried dill weed. What did you call me?
So for anybody who doesn't have ranch in their country, this is how you can make ranch in your country too. So you can become more ranchified.
Oh, for... You want a sneak peek at my cookbook? That's it. Now that it's rested, we can serve. Suppose it was too tired before. That's good. No joke, that's great. 1 second.
Ooh, I love good ranch.
I think you'd like this. Ranch, baby. Ranch.
I really like a good ranch. I highly recommend making ranch if you don't have it.
An asparagus cake from 1980. I don't make these things up. They legitimately get printed in cookbooks for reasons I've yet to fathom. Our kitchen to yours. You can keep it. First, we need 2 cups of grated asparagus.
Why would anybody put asparagus in a cake? Zucchini, but asparagus?
This is food for sheep and people who do yoga. Next is a cup and a half of vegetable oil, orange rind, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, vanilla asparagus. Really? 8 ounces of crushed pineapple and the juice. Sorry, pineapple, vanilla asparagus. My bad. 3 eggs. The dry ingredients are 3 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, pinch of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, feminine, and a cup and a half of chopped nuts. Mix terror guacamole. Bad. An hour at 350. Woo! So heavy. Powdered sugar.
That looks ridiculous. I don't know. You guys think it's gonna be good or bad? You think it's gonna be good or bad?
Orange moon juice.
Moon juice. Oh, that looks wild.
So it's a nice moist cake, but it's flavored like the underneath of a lawnmower. It's earthy. It's not quite right.
Ice cream coleslaw. Okay, we're finally entering the territory of videos we have not seen.
Ice cream coleslaw from 1973. Now, I don't precisely know the nature of the dystopian demons that must have been inhabiting the minds of the people of the 1970s, but they must have been severe enough as to cause this abomination. We begin with 3 cups of shredded cabbage. You know, cabbage is one of those things. I have nothing else to add. Next is 8 ounces of whipped topping.
What? This is scaring me.
One way to spice things up. We don't shame anybody here. Now 20 ounces of crushed pineapple. Did I mention this was in the kids' recipe section?
Kids!
Yeah. This is why we hate cabbage. Very bad. Finally, we have a pinch of salt and 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. You, ma'am, are motivated by anger and anger alone. Now we let this chill for about 2 hours or enough time to sell your possessions and flee the state. I feel like I'm waiting to be hanged. All right. It tastes like how a dentist office smells. Broken dreams and scattered screams. That's the product of an ill mind. Ice cream cold.
That was not sour cream. There's no sour cream in coleslaw. Coleslaw is delicious. Like everything besides the cabbage is fine. And the vinegar. Why the vinegar? Why the vinegar? With Cool Whip. Onion soup bread. That just sounds absolutely delicious.
Onion soup bread from 68. Now, soup's lovely if you're sick or born before 1912, but it's typically not used to make bread, typically. Now, we start with 3 1/3 cups of flour, which is normal.
Me panicking the skill check. This is why I don't play DBD.
Onion soup bread from 68. Now, soup's lovely if you're sick or born before 1912, but it's typically not used to make bread, typically. Now, we start with 3 1/3 cups of flour, which is normal. Then we add in 2 envelopes of...
The best way to make coleslaw, this is my lazy coleslaw. You get your shredded cabbage, right? Shredded carrots is really good mixed in with it. Then you get some mayonnaise. You put some mayonnaise in so it's a nice creamy consistency. Then you add a shit ton of cumin. Cabbage is like top 10 best green stuff.
Some onion soup mix, which is like a sliding glass door, unhinged. Ooh. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. Next up, 2 cups of buttermilk. Get in! In goes a cup of cheddar cheese. I tell you, cheese makes everything better, except car accidents. Trust me, I tried. Please, God.
Oh, that looks really good.
Got very mad. To a greased fluff pan, cooperate. A bit more cheese on top. Then bake at 350 for 50 to 60
I mean, you can't get wrong with cheesy bread. And then adding onion soup to it.
minutes. Can I tell you about my cookbook? Oh, that's fair. Woo! It smells amazing. Look at that.
Oh.
This slaps. It is a banging, savory, cheesy bread. Great. A very good idea. Onions.
Sorry, I'm saving that for my own personal use. For my own personal use, that looks like some good bomb-ass bread. Oh, no.
Peanut butter onions from...
Also, chat, Europeans love mayonnaise. It's not an American thing. Mayonnaise is a European thing. I grew up in the land of mayonnaise, okay? I grew up in Switzerland. We loved the mayonnaise. That shit was like... You dip your French fries in that shit, okay? And mayonnaise is not an American thing. Cool Whip is an American thing. But mayonnaise is uniquely very obsessed in Europe, very obsessed with it. The more cabbage, the better. It's like with beans.
From the Great Depression. Like kissing women, stuffing onions full of peanut butter feels rather
Why are we doing
this? Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Don't compare kissing women to stuffing onions, please.
Start by French revolutioning our onion. Now you can use any type of onion, but I use the round ones. The only type I can find. We need to create a flat bottom. Let me get some reference. That pin scoop out the middle. Oh, boy, this onion's strong. A military grade. God damn. Woo! Okay, now that we have a hole in our onion and we look like we've just come from a wake, we need to stuff it. For that, we need a 1/4 cup of peanut butter.
No.
Mixed with half as much breadcrumbs.
Oh?
I suppose it is called the Great Depression for a reason. You know, I don't typically stuff vegetables. Mix. Much prefer stuffing fruit. Do we really just bake this? We do. $3.75 for an hour. A presentable dish. Honey, this has a face made for radio. Closed casket funeral.
It exploded!
It's not so much bad as it is unsettling. Simply just no need to do any of this. Peanut butter.
We've seen the dirt cake. Have we seen the Texas sheet cake?
A Texas sheet cake from '76. I don't know much about Texas. I'm told things there are large. 2 cups of flour and 2 cups of sugar. Woo! Texas got
Everything's bigger in Texas.
sweet too with the flour, which is backwards. What are you up to? Now into a saucepan goes a cup of water, a whole cup of butter, much, 1/4 cup of cocoa, and a big pinch of salt. Now we boil it. Why? I'm just gonna listen to the Texans. Fire!
Because you need to melt the butter.
Smooth. 1/2 cup of buttermilk, vanilla, teaspoon of baking soda, 2 beaten eggs.
Okay.
Now into a greased 15
That doesn't look that bad so far.
by 10. If you don't have one of these, it probably means you don't own one of these, unless you stole it, and I won't tell. $3.25 for 20 to 25 minutes. Texans would love my book. Hello. For the frosting, we briefly boil 1/3 of a cup of moo juice, 1/4 cup of cocoa, and a 1/2 cup of butter. Fire!
Of course.
Done with
So much butter. All of the butter. I don't know why we needed so much butter, but you know what? Butter. More butter.
and 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. I can feel my teeth falling out of my face right now. Cup of chopped pecans. Oh my.
That doesn't look bad. A little sweet.
Texas scrumdumptious. A Texas sheet.
A little buttery for my taste. Have we seen the Pfeffernusse? I don't remember if we've seen the
Pfeffernusse from 1890. I'm told this is a German Christmas cookie, roughly translating to pepper nuts, which sounds like it must sting, but hey, whatever gets you going. Into a saucepan goes a 1/2 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of molasses. Why is it so sticky? 1/4 cup brown sugar, 1/4 cup honey. Release.
That is a lot of different sweeteners in that.
Heavy casualties. Now we place on fire. What? Forgot we're a few centuries behind. Fire! As soon as it simmers, turn it off. The drying grease.
Yeah, I have this iconic cake I made. Gersound, I made this iconic cake. It was one of the first cakes I ever baked after going vegan. And so I didn't know how to bake. And I made a cake that was the texture of skin with a nice, delicious blueberry sauce. The blueberry sauce, mwah. The cake, the texture of human skin. Like you could use it as a tattoo apprentice skin. Don't know what I did wrong. I was very young. I think I was like 16 at the time. And I used to bake a lot prior to that. But then I was like, I'm just gonna try it out. It was for my mom's birthday too. And everybody was like, yeah, it's so good. It was not good. They were lying to me.
Ingredients are 2.5 cups of flour, teaspoon of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of Lacouche.
Lacouche?
Please, not that.
Lebkuchengewürz.
Oh, Lebkuchengewürz. You have to make your own Lebkuchengewürz.
Is that an ingredient or an airstrike? It's just a spice mix of a teaspoon each of cloves, nutmeg, cardamom, cinnamon, mace, and aniseed. Transfer the wet to a big bowl. Whiskey and a beaten egg, and a teaspoon of potash. We don't bake with potash anymore for the same reasons we don't attempt to cure indigestion with lobotomies. Calcium carbonate. Bring it all together. We gotta make them tiny.
They're basically like teeny tiny Lebkuchen.
About 13 minutes. You can either dust them in powdered sugar or traditionally dump them in a thick, simple icing. Psst.
Those look good. I had those definitely as a kid.
Oh, gee, they're so cozy. These are nice. Pfeffernusse.
But Lebkuchengewürz is really yummy. Wait, chat, I haven't seen his Irish soda bread. He did Irish soda. I love Irish soda bread.
Irish soda bread from 1909. So you want bread and you want it now.
1909? That's an old.
Well, this is the loaf for you. We start with 4 cups of flour in a sifter. Come on, Frank, you lazy fish. Woo! Get in! Next up, a heaping teaspoon of baking soda. Floof soda, you were made for this! And a teaspoon of salt. Yes, this is a sifter. This is a sieve. And I am pedantic. Next in, 2 cups of buttermilk. Now, if you don't have buttermilk, you could always go to the store. That's how stores work. I'm serious, don't disrespect the Irish. They can... To mix, we must only use our hands. Don't worry, my hands are the only touch I know. Come on. Hello. Skillet, flour.
Ooh.
Then we bless the loaf.
I never thought about making my soda bread in the skillet. I've always just baked it.
What do you mean? Did it sneeze? We just cut it. Now into a hot oven for 45 to 55 minutes. That's 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Woo! Look at that! Now we let it cool. If you don't have my cookbook, you could always use a cooling rack.
Oh, I love soda bread so much.
Now that's just a plain good loaf. What's up, Frank? Come on. Irish.
Soda bread with a nice stew is just so good. Deep fried cream eggs.
Deep fried cream eggs from '96. Yes, Easter is upon us, which means sweet tooths are at a fever pitch. However, I think this is going too far. All we do is make a batter of 3/4 cups of flour, half teaspoon of floof powder, big pinch of salt, plus a tablespoon of sugar and other vegetable oil. Finally, a half cup of moo juice and 1 egg beaten smooth. Now we fill a saucepan with about 2 inches of oil and get it hot. I'm using...
I mean, you can literally use this batter to deep fry any kind of chocolate bar you want to deep fry.
corn oil. Why? Because it's corn. Fire! About 375 Fahrenheit. Almost as hot as my cookbook. So these have been in the fridge. Woo! First we dredge in a bit of plain flour, then batter, then fry. Carefully drop. Fry until golden brown. Surprisingly, this is not an American creation. They were born of chippies across the United Kingdom. Oh boy.
Oh, that looks good.
Whoa. But heavens above. I can only describe these as voluptuous. Deep fried.
That looks so good, though. That looks so good.
A polka dot prune loaf from 1951. So we're either going to be polka dotting the loaf or polka dotting the toilet. I know where I've got my money. Start by cooking 28 prunes, which is actually 28 too many. Water.
I love how specifically you need 28 prunes on the dot.
3 cups of Bisquick mix. Not sure if I'm curious or scared. Eggy moo juice. Now we form a dough. I wanted to make this last year, but I couldn't because there was a toilet paper shortage. Roll out and cut into 28 squares. Don't look at me. I couldn't tell you where this is going. I just know it's the wrong destination.
What?
Melted butter. Sugar. Then we wrap and dip each prune before going into a loaf pan. This has to be the most complicated laxative on the planet. Dip. Spice in the pan. Keep the balls arranged closely. That is solid advice. First row done. Row 2. Top the 3rd row with nuts and
It's like a monkey bread, but it's stuffed. But the monkey bread's stuffed with prunes. So you can keep yourself regular.
bake. I don't know about this. Between the Bisquick and the prunes, it's just very odd. Plus, it's liable to punish the porcelain. A polka dot.
Not the porcelain. Do you not know what monkey bread is? Monkey bread is like pull-apart bread.
Lime Jello fudge from 68. Typically, fudge involves chocolate, and on the rare occasion it doesn't. It definitely shouldn't have Jello in it. Into a saucepan goes 3.5 cups of sugar. That was half the bag. 1/4 teaspoon of soda. 10-4, good buddy. Plus 3 ounces of lime Jello. You ready for
That's a lot of sugar.
a party? Fruity. 1.5 cups of moo juice. That's milk, by the way. Then we cook to 234 degrees Fahrenheit. Fire! Oh, it's foaming. Please stop growing. Oh, stop! Avast ye! Ow! Ow! It's got ranged attacks. I don't like this. Almost. Keep stirring all the way. Then remove from heat and into a bowl. 1/2 cup of butter. Beat until thick. Thick. And into a greased and lined.
Oh my God, look at that. The color is disturbing. It's like the slime from some kind of game show from the 90s, you know? I mean, it's very mesmerizing.
Inch. What is this? Chill until firm. Do you know what's already firm? My cookbook. It's a hardcover. Oh.
Oh.
It tastes like summer camp. Like baby bottle pop nostalgic. Huh. Lime Jello fudge.
That seems like anything that I have to candy is just too many steps.
Sunflower cookies from 74. So these were part of the hippie health food craze, which I didn't know was a thing. Seems they enjoyed baking in more than one sense of the word. To a half cup of butter goes a cup of brown. In goes 2 eggs. Half a cup of flour. A teaspoon of one sense of the word. To a half cup of
Did it skip? Did you guys see that weird skip?
butter goes a cup of brown sugar. In goes 2 eggs.
Oh, there.
Half a cup of flour. A teaspoon of floof powder. And half a cup of wheat germ. Oh no. Move, Hollis. What's wheat germ? Nothing good. It has the pleasant taste of wood chips. Earthen.
I like wheat germ. I also like all brand cereal. Am I weird?
I let this sit and get all nice and miserable. The wheat germ just needs to swell up like an infection. Soaks up the butter and everyone's happiness. Next is 1.5 cups of shelled sunflower seeds. This is just bird seed. Food of the birds. Avian. Oh no. Do you have friends? Are they birds? Make this for them. Their little bird beaks and bird mouths will love it. Half cup of pumpkin seeds. Don't even chop them. No. You have to let their bird stomachs digest it.
This is bird
For
food.
about 12 minutes. Now they can smell it. You know what birds can't do? Read my cookbook, as far as we know.
Ooh, they look good though. Oh?
These taste like a damp park bench. Sorry, hippies, I'm with Nixon on this one.
This is the recipe I think I should make as the fail.
Cookies from 81. Call me crazy, but I believe that cookies should be sweet, a dessert, a treat. This isn't that. No, our friends from the 80s have come up with a savory appetizer cookie, so we start by melting 2 sticks of oleo. This stuff also goes by the name of margarine, or wrong. Then a half pound of sharp cheddar. Mr. Cheese, I'm so sorry. Sloppy. A teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Worcestershire. A tablespoon of Tabasco.
You put Tabasco in these cookies.
And 2 cups. Plus 2 cups. I can't say it. Rice Krispies. I have never seen anything like this. Finally, a pinch of salt and 2 cups of flour. Bake at 350 until golden brown.
See, he doesn't like them.
That's not right. Spicy and cakey and crunchy. Just eat cheese.
And I feel like I could make these better. I want this to be our fail video that we make.